And before we get started with this very important lecture, I just want to take a moment to thank all of my supporters, my viewers, everybody for supporting my channel. You know, my channel is very close to reaching 300,000 subscribers. So with that being said, let's get on down to today's topic. You know, the focus of this topic is to give yourself a raise. I don't care if you are retired or still in the workforce, you know, give yourself a raise. You know, if the viewers are aware, I are fully retired from state government September 2023, and I get a retirement check. You know, I was able to retire early, but I will be get a pension for the rest of my life. So by me being in retirement, I'm still paying attention to my dollars and cents, and I have given myself a raise, and it's so important. And there's many things you can do to give yourself a raise to increase your income now. And I have been using these strategies for several years, and I talk about a lot of these strategies in my book, Await Financial Freedom, when God gave me the skills to rise above my financial destruction in 2012. And one of the things a person can do to give themselves a raise is take your lunch to work every single day. You know, when I was in the workforce, I took my lunch to work every single day, and that saved me a truckload of money. And I recouped that money, and I was able to invest more. Eat at home whenever you can versus going out to eat. You know, you got folks who literally go out to eat every single day. You know, I do a lot of meal prepping. I eat, even though I'm retired, I still do a lot of meal prepping. I'm eating healthier, and I save a truckload of money. Also, you don't have to be going everywhere for entertainment. Turn your home into a paradise. Entertain at home versus thinking you always got to be ripping and running and going here and going there. Because when you're going here and going there and going to all of these functions and events throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year, you're spending and spending and spending. Turn your home into a paradise. And I'm telling you, because your home should be peace, it should be paradise. You know, do your hobbies at home, mix it up a little bit versus spending up all that money. Also, cancel any unnecessary subscriptions you don't need. You got a lot of people spending a whole lot of money on various different subscriptions. Cancel those subscriptions, recoup that money, and invest that money. Wait for sales. You know, I always tell folks, you know, if you got the ability to be patient and wait for sales, you can save a whole lot of money. Or even ask yourself, do you even need that item? You know, because when you declutter your home, it gives you peace of mind and serenity, and ties into that home being a paradise. Always shop, always go make a grocery list when you go shopping. I'm telling you, that list, you stick to the list, you're going to save money. When you're eating healthy, you're going to save money. I literally got all junk food out of my diet months ago. My grocery bills went down well over $500 a month just by eating healthy. And you can turn around and recoup that money and reinvest that money. If you're going to purchase anything, do it in cash, stay away from credit cards. And then you know you're not creating new debt. I'm telling you, that's critical right there. You know, I'm in a position, I have given myself such a raise since I retired. I'm literally able to reinvest 100% of my retirement income on a monthly basis. I don't even touch that money because I have other streams of income. That is the position that you want to be in. You know, the past few years of my working history, all of my paychecks, I was able to reinvest 100% of my paycheck from state government the last few years. That is the position you want to be in. Give yourself a raise. Avoid credit cards. I hadn't owned a credit card in years. Credit card is a bill. It is a debt that is going to have an impact on you being able to give yourself a raise. So if you got a credit card, pay it off, and whatever that bill you were paying on that credit card, when you pay that credit card off, take that same money and invest it into your financial portfolio. These are tips and strategies I did not learn in graduate school. No, I ain't learned none of this in graduate school. It took me going through financial destruction for 5 years and having my spiritual ballot in 2012 to have God gave me the skills to master my money, to control my money, to diversify my income, be able to exit up out of this workforce years early with multiple retirement checks that's going to hit me for the rest of my life. Only bills I have in the world is my utility, cell phone bill, food, insurance, and that is it. My debt to income ratio has been phenomenal for years. This is power, people. This is truly, truly power. So you can set the stage for me to hit many things on my bucket list to see the 7 wonders of the world progressively over the next 18 months. Also, bottom line, spend less money than you make. You gotta spend as you conquer bills, as you pay that mortgage off, as you pay those credit cards off, as you pay that car note off, as you pay all these bills off, as you pay off that school loan, all of that money that you were spending over here, now you take that same money and you intensify your portfolio, your retirement, and then when you do get ready to do something, do it in cash rather. It's traveling, turning your home into a paradise, and etc. But the key thing is don't create new debt. That is the secret right there into giving yourself a raise. And this is powerful information. You know, there's no way I could have been able to exit up out of this workforce forever at an early age, relatively, with zero debt. This is the kind of information people need to hear. You know, and also downsizing. I got rid of the big house, sold my big house in North Carolina, downsized to minimalist living, made a huge profit, and turned around and reinvested that property. I'm telling you, this is power. You know, high cost of living means nothing to me because I have learned how to master my money, to control my money, and I understand that debt to income ratio, and that's a powerful thing. You know, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I had a huge unexpected bill a couple of months ago in the amount of $10,000, and I was able to pay that $10,000 bill off in 2 days, and it had no impact on my finances. And the only reason why it took me 2 days to pay off $10,000 because my debit will only allow me to spend $5,000 at a time. So I knocked that $10,000 bill off in 2 days, and the rest is history. There's no way I could have done that if I would not have learned how to master my skill money and to control my money and understand the power of debt to income ratio back in 2012. So pass this information along because I'm here to tell you this is key right here. I got 2 master's degrees. I ain't learned none of only thing college taught me was how to get in debt and slamming those credit cards at you. I ain't learned none of this in college. It took me going through financial destruction from 20, and I talk about my financial destruction in my spiritual battle in one of these chapters in this book. If you have not read Awake Financial Freedom, I literally still use my own book as a resource to sustain my financial freedom. We're in 2024, long ways from 2012. I literally use my own book as a resource to sustain my financial freedom, to diversify my income. I don't know too many people who get a retirement check every month and turn around and reinvest 100% of that retirement check into another retirement account. I don't know nobody who do that. I don't know nobody who does that. Not no everyday folks. But because I mastered these skills, I'm telling you, financially, the sky's the limit. And another way to give yourself a raise is to create other streams of income. Create other streams. You may have your traditional job. You know, all of my royalty checks from my book that I get every quarter from 2 different publishing companies, Page Publishing Company and Audio Book Network. I went through 2 publishing companies to publish my book. All my quarterly checks I get from 2 publishing companies every single month. I reinvest that money. So that's another stream of income. My retirement check, I'm reinvesting that money. That's another stream of income. The money I make off YouTube every month, I'm reinvesting that. So it's a ripple effect. Use your talents and skills given to you by God to create other streams of income in addition to your traditional job. And when that money come in, Don't go splurging that money. Reinvest that money. Increase your portfolio. And so when you do get ready to do something, you can do it in cash. Travel rural. If an unexpected bill come up, no problem. Pay it. And I'm telling you, that is power right there. None of this. I learned none of this in school. You don't get this in school. It took me suffering 5 years of financial destruction to be in the position to deliver this message. So pass this information along. Some folks may need to hear this. And again, don't forget, mark your calendar for May 4th, 2024, starting at 11 o'clock. I'm going to do a relational live stream lecture on how does a publishing contract read between the publisher and the author. I'm literally going to present my executed contract that I went into with Page Publishing Company in 2021, or a rural renowned publishing company that published my book, Awake Financial Freedom. I'm literally going to present that executed contract that's 4 pages long. It ain't all about the money. It's a lot of things stipulated in that contract between the publisher and the author. So if you want to find out how that contract reads, tune in May 4th, 2024 at 11 a.m. I'm going to be ready to get down to business. That's all I have. Simple Fidelity, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.